Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being. You could have been just about any place else in the world, and you decided to spend some time here at Royal Sussex. Okay, and we are good to go. Now, I'm going to take a risk and say I don't think we'll be here more than an hour, but I really don't think we'll be here more than an hour. Okay. Oh, oh. Wait, I got to do that over again. Pardon moi. Let me try that again. Bringing up the slides. Bringing up the slides. Bringing up the slides. Okay. Try that again. Take that away. Go here. Get rid of that. All right, let's try this again. Nope, not that yet. This. Okay. And we're good. Okay, coming up. Let's see who's here. Lydia Washington, thank you so much for being here first. What's that? There's a Cash App and a Venmo that nobody ever uses Venmo. Uh Diane Hawkins is here. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. There's also an Amazon wish list where you're not obligated to buy anything, but there's a lot of fun stuff that makes me excited. Church Nelly says there is a fundraiser for a true patriot love. That is true. There is a fundraiser for that. That helps with the Invictus Games. Okay, let's get on with it. All right. That don't look too weird, does it? I like that though. I think it looks pretty cool. Right? Right. Hello, Legs. Sabina Gomez. Uh Sonia Alexandra, and a host of friends and others. Thank you all so much for being here. Why do I get this weird feeling that there's something else going on? Is it? Could it be? Oh, maybe not. All right. Go here. All right. So, as you know, there is a video of Meghan, makeup free, fresh wash, beautiful Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. By the way, here's some of the other programs available on the Netflix, the Harry and Meghan docuseries. Meghan's lifestyle is coming up. Also, the Heart of Invictus. And let us not forget that Live to Lead was hosted by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and so on. So, moving on. There we go. Meghan Markle and Billie Eilish pull off epic surprise for teen who lost everything in the LA fire. The With Love Meghan star also thanked Adam Levine and his wife, Bahati Prinsloo, for putting her in contact with the singer. This is just too exciting. I love it. Okay. And take a look there. By the way, is this thing freezing or what? Let me just make sure that you all can hear me. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, you can hear me. But it seems to be kind of stuck in place, I think. Oh, well, that will auto-correct, I'm sure. At least I hope so. Anyways, as I was saying, according to People magazine, Meghan Markle and Billie Eilish were pros at pulling off memorable moments in a Tuesday, February 4th Instagram. The Duchess of Sussex revealed that she and the 23-year-old nine-time Grammy winner came together to help a teenage girl who lost everything in the recent Los Angeles fires. I was just told that something arrived that I have been waiting for. The With Love Megan stars said in a selfie video as she excitedly walked through her home. Once in a room, she let out a sigh of relief after seeing a box filled with merch was waiting for her. Megan, who was born and raised in Los Angeles, you better say it, born and raised in Los Angeles, and now lives in Montecito. And as we all know, in Montecito, there are no leaks. There are no leaks in Montecito. So that's one thing we know about that community. There are no leaks in Montecito. Explained that about 2 or 3 weeks ago, she and her husband, Prince Harry, were in Altadena, California, together and visited a community where all the homes were left in ashes. Many Altadena residents lost their homes in the Eaton fire, one of several wildfires that ravaged the Los Angeles area in early January. Now, let's go to the video. I doubt if there's anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but let's go to the video. I am so excited about this. I haven't been this happy since Oprah's farewell season. That's how happy I am. Yeah, I think it was probably Oprah's favorite thing broadcast that made me this happy. Now, if I can just find the darn video. Okay, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Oh, fudge, what did I do with it? Pardon my language. Pardon. Nope, that's not it. Hold on a second. Got to do this another way. Oh, I know what I can do. Never you mind. Never you mind. Okay. Just gonna have to search it like this. Ha, there it is. There it is. Okay, here goes. Sorry for the delay. I have way too many things. There we go.
Something arrived that I have been waiting for. Oh my God. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena, we went to a community where all the homes were left in ashes. This mom had found a couple things, and as I was talking to her, I turned and looked and I saw this young woman and I said, "Oh my gosh, how old are you?" She's 15. She lives there. And her mom shared something with me and said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which was as we were meeting them, that all that she'd been looking for in her home was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she had just gone to, that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there anymore. And so I said, "Well, I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm going to figure out how to get you this shirt." So I thought of everybody that I knew and I made a voice note and I was like, "Please, can someone get this voice note to Billie Eilish? Here's what I'm asking." You guys, I don't even know what all of this stuff means, but it's signed for her. Is that a thing? The lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old. Huge thank you, Billie Eilish. This is going to mean so much to her. And honestly, to Adam Levine and Bahati, you guys helped get this over the line. To everyone who's showing up for people in big and small ways to get through what's happened in California, just thank you so much. I'm going to go and email her mom now. Just wanted to share that with you guys.
Don't you love it? Okay. Now, as I said, my okay, let me just do this. I won't even tell you what I need to do here, but I think it's going to remedy a problem that I'm having on my end. So bear with me. I Can you guys hear the echo? Maybe you can't hear it on your end, but let me do this, and hopefully this works. Ah, there we go. I'm back. Yes, I was kind of frozen, but it is back and we're good. We are good. So, oh wow, that was scary. I trust you guys can hear me. Yes, you can. And so everything that was in the live chat before, I cannot see it because of what I just did here. Oh man, this is an issue because I am not seeing anything from the live chat. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me try to remedy this. Oh wow, that is so weird. Oh man. Okay, so sorry about that. Now that works. Jeez, that was scary. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I was kind of frozen and I could not see the live chat, so I just had to did Baron star us? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Okay, so let me just say thank you to Judy Matassid for the super sticker, and thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. And Sussex Soldier, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Let's see, everyone knows me as M. Covington, but I've changed my identity to Sussex Soldier. I love it. I love it. Sussex Soldier. Thank you very much for giving us a heads up. All right, so sorry about that, you guys. I was kind of frozen, but I can see the live chat now. I was kind of flying by radar. I could not see a thing, but the live chat is here. I'm good. Let's go back to where I left off, which was here. The Duchess of Sussex admitted she didn't know the Bird of Feather singer. Birds of Feather singer. Oh, I didn't know that that was a group, I guess, personally, but considered who among her friends and contacts might. So she used a voice message. She forwarded a voice message. As we all know, our Duchess is a notorious note writer, and yet she relied upon a voice message. Well, I think is pretty cool. Stephen Black, it has been too long. She is the true definition of a people's princess. As a native Angelino, I am proud to she is all one as well. I'm so sorry about that. But yes, thank you very much, Stephen Black, and thank you for joining us. It has been way too long, but I'm pretty sure that you probably just listen and don't comment all the time, but I'm glad to see you here. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Okay, and as a matter of fact, why don't I get through this? And well, anyway, that is the People magazine. We pretty much know all of this stuff already. This mom had found a couple of things, and I was talking to her, and I turned around and I saw this young woman. Meghan said, referring to the teen. Yes, she discussed that. So, to everyone showing up for people in the big and small ways, yes, she mentioned that. All right, so that is from People magazine. But let's just get to this. Do you all remember these moments? Do you all remember these moments? Now, of course, the trolls made a big fuss about this. At first, it was all very warm and, you know, very Harry and Meghan until that monster washed up individual from some show sitcom of the 80s put her 2 cents in. I won't even say her name, but all I can remember is though she had those big jug ears dangling off the side of her face and some stringy, wiry hair. And oh, she looked like she had aged rapidly. Oh gosh, I get physically ill when I think about that person. And then there's that beautiful Duchess of Sussex, the people's princess, serene, regal, no matter what setting, even in some skinny jeans and a t-shirt, everything about her says royal. She's always been royal. As one of her friends said, she was royal long before she met Prince Harry. And also the Altadena girls. Remember, she went there. And of course, because of Meghan's visit, all of a sudden they had an embarrassment of riches. It was way too much stuff. They had to tell people to consider doing things another way, but we don't need anything else. Now, they didn't say it was because of our Duchess, but we all know what the deal is. And of course, let me get myself out the way here. Meghan Markle was spotted bringing donations to teen girls amid LA wildfires. And of course, that very iconic image of Meghan. Her eyes are filled with what else can we do? Something's got to be done. That's what her eyes are saying there. Something has got to be done. Like so many other people in Los Angeles, I mean, hearing about the camaraderie in those communities and hearing about how close knit they were, as though they lived in some little village in some rural area and not some enclave of a much larger municipality. I'm just like, I wish I could live there. Well, actually, I believe it was a suburb, but yeah, I'm like, that's where I wish I lived. It must have been absolute heaven for those people to have those beautiful cottages on those streets lined with um, palm trees and such. I mean, just incredible. And then this happened. So I was like, wow, it must have been something really special about that place. And you could understand why so many people looked like they not only lost their things, but they just lost a way of life. And hopefully they can rebuild. Homes are burning, people are displaced, but the fans of the British royal family are only raging about Harry and Meghan helping, right? That's what it turned into. We didn't make it about them. They didn't make it about them, but those haters made it about them. But behind all of that, Meghan just kept on moving. And I'm so glad for that because before we saw her at the girls' shelter, people were like, oh, I guess they're going to go and hide behind those walls of their Montecito mansion. Nothing could have been further from the truth. Harry went around to greet the first responders and Meghan was doing what Meghan was doing. What's worse than wildfires, apparently, according to some, Harry and Meghan helping victims of wildfires. Royalist trolls have hit a new low. And by the way, thank you to the squatty who created these. They struck just the right note at the time. And I'm so glad to know that Harry and Meghan were still out and doing their universal service. I'm so glad that they were just still out doing what they do. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I think I have something out of place. Let me see. I think one of my slides is out of place. Oh, no, maybe that was the end of those. Let me just make sure before I move on. Yes, that was the end of those slides. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to give 2 minutes to anybody, and I do mean 2 minutes to anybody who wants to leave a comment. And when I say 2 minutes, I mean 2 minutes. So there is the link right there, because I don't want to stay on so long. Trust me, this is not a marathon. But all right, chime in while it's hot, and I'm going to take a look at some of your comments. Plus size fairy. Team, a Sussex team warrior, thank you for being here. All right. Rhonda McKnight says, so proud of Duchess Meghan. Much love to Baron and my special Sussex family. I love you all. I am in the Eaton Fire area. Oh my goodness. But not on the direct area. Okay. Thank all that contributed to our community. Rhonda, listen. I was just, you heard what I just said. I'm like, it must be amazing to live around there, to live in that area. And I'm just like, I was feeling like this sense of loss, like I lived there because of the things that people were saying. So let's all pray that they can rebuild, that you all can, people, your neighbors can rebuild. Yeah, it'd be a shame for that to not come back. You know what I mean? God, that would be a shame. And then, of course, the fact that some of the areas that was affected, that was like the first nice suburb that Black people could buy homes back in the day, because there were second, third, and fourth generation homeowners in those areas. And I didn't know that Black community existed. I didn't even know it even existed. I was just like, okay. I remember when I was a kid, I went to go visit an aunt in the Los Angeles area, but truthfully, I was so young, I don't even remember where she lived. But I do remember those little cottages and such, beautiful little arts and crafts style homes, not big palatial mansions. And it was just amazing. Everything was on one floor. I'm from the Midwest. We usually have a second floor, even a third floor sometimes. And I'm just like, so this is LA, right? It was a whole nother world to me. And that's what I remember from my childhood. So the link is up at the top if anybody wants to say something live. If not, I am going to move on to the next thing, but I'm going to scroll back and take a look at some of your comments in the meantime. Okay. Hey, soul brother, glad you're here. Cookies and cream. All right. Carmen's place. Let's look at the video again, shall we? Let's just look at that video again. I'm here for it.
Something arrived that I have been waiting for. Oh my God. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena, we went to a community where all the homes were left in ashes. This mom had found a couple things, and as I was talking to her, I turned and looked and I saw this young woman and I said, "Oh my gosh, how old are you?" She's 15. She lives there. And her mom shared something with me and said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which is as we were meeting them, that all that she'd been looking for in her home was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she had just gone to that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there anymore. And so I said, "Well, I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm going to figure out how to get you this shirt." So I thought of everybody that I knew and I made a voice note and I was like, "Please, can someone get this voice note to Billie Eilish? Here's what I'm asking." You guys, I don't even know what all of this stuff means, but it's signed for her. Is that a thing? The lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old. Huge thank you, Billie Eilish. This is going to mean so much to her. And honestly, to Adam Levine and Bahati, you guys helped get this over the line. To everyone who's showing up for people in big and small ways to get through what's happened in California, just thank you so much. I'm going to go and email her mom now. Just wanted to share that with you guys.
Can we talk about fresh wash, fresh face, makeup-free Meghan? Huh? Can we talk about that? Oh my God. Huh? Can we talk about that? And even that hateful publication even mentioned that that is makeup-free Meghan. They even mentioned it. They say makeup-free Meghan Markle struggles to contain her glee after landing Billie Eilish wildfire donation. Huh? Can we talk about that? Anybody? Yes, yes, absolutely. Simply natural. Uh, look. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not afraid to show her face, makeup free. And also, let's give credit to her esthetician who has been, friends with Meghan for some time. She has a regimen, and whatever it is working for her. 43 and looking absolutely stunning, beautiful. Wow. All I can say is wow. Let's see. She is stunning. Let's see some of her haters try that look. Ah, are you trying to provoke me? Because you know I will do it. You know I will do it. Are you trying to provoke me? I will do it. Uh-oh. Why did that not do anything? Okay, let me try that again. Oh, it says it's too short. Well, let me try this one then. Let me try this one. That's weird because I've used that one before, but no matter. No matter. Here goes.
That King Charles may never be. Prince Harry, is it being selfish? Prince Harry, is it being Prince Harry, is it being selfish?
Now you just hateful when you try to say somebody's name and your jaw click or your teeth click or whatever happened. And then there's that other pathetic soul. I'm pretty sure that she is so upset right now that she is probably going a bit heavy with the rouge. You know who that is, right? She just stood in the mirror and just smeared and smeared that lipstick all over her pathetic face until she started looking like that. So much lipstick that she can barely talk. It's like her mouth is fused together. Although, you know what? If that ever happened, um, the world would be so much better off for that. And then, of course, we all know the usual thing.
Bitter. And somebody needs to say it. Bitter. Bitter, bitter, bitter.
Okay. And Leg says, Baron, did you do a side by side of them yet? No, I have not. No, I have not. I was having quite a spot of bother trying to actually download that video. I was so excited I couldn't concentrate, so I didn't really get a chance to do much of anything today. But now that you mentioned it, probably a good idea. We will have to do a very petty side by side, and I am just petty enough to do that. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. Well, if that's, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next thing, which, of course, you've already seen a little preview of the next thing, and that is Anna Wintour. Yes, Anna Wintour. I don't know what that other picture was supposed to be. My goodness, I don't know what it was, but I think I know what it was. But anyway, Anna Wintour, she has become a dame. Yes, now she is Dame Anna Wintour. Now, I guess she has dual citizenship. I don't know. But now she is Dame Anna Wintour. So that means that she is obliged to defend that institution come hell or high water for the rest of her life. And just so you guys know, she also recently received, along with Ralph Lauren, um, among 19 people awarded the nation's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. So, yeah, not only did she receive her Dame of the Empire or the whatever, she also received a Presidential Medal of Freedom. So, her 30 plus years of work at the American Vogue magazine, or as I like to say, the Vogue magazine, has been greatly rewarding to her. Also, can we talk about that suit? Now, I know a lot of y'all don't like Anna Wintour, but that heifer is sharp. Do you all see that suit? Do you all see that suit? That suit is causing it. I don't care what nobody say. That suit is causing it. That is a look. That is a look. And not the first time. Anna Wintour receives, and listen, you guys, I'm a little biased because we are birthday twins. Yes, we are birthday twins. So the next time you guys go gushing about how much you think Barron is such this and such that, have a little cautionary moment when you say that because look at my birthday twin. And you know who else is my birthday twin? Charles Bronson. Remember the movie Die Hard? Is it Die Hard? Yeah, Charles Bronson. So I have some very interesting birthday twins. Well, let me just say this though. Let me say this. Scorpios are loyal. Scorpios are the most loyal people. And no matter what, yes, sometimes we are a bit moody and secretive and brooding, but we're good for two things: loyalty and something else. But loyalty and that other stuff. uh well, I tell you, let me share one of my favorite Anna Wintour fashion moments. Let me just share that if you please. Because we love a nice coat, don't we? We love a nice coat. Let me see. Where is it? There's that one. Yeah. This is a moment. This is a moment. Okay, coming up. Huh? Huh? Is that a coat or what? Love that coat. I am loving that coat. So, yeah. Uh, Paging David Beckham for OBE. Oh, wait, never mind. Legs, that is absolutely wicked. Are you a Scorpio too? That is absolutely wicked. That is absolutely wicked. Let's see. Reba Henderson says, Baron, I saw a photo of Anna Wintour when she was young and she was rather pretty. Yeah, I would say she had a very striking appearance, and I do mean in a very positive way. Um, and she's still rocking it. Let's see. Baron, Scorpios are loyal until they aren't. Then we're helping them bury the body. Listen, the fact that I keep a blue tarp, lime, a pickaxe, and a shovel in my trunk at all times is not any indication of my personality type. I just like to be prepared. That's all. Um, uh, doesn't everybody keep lime, a shovel, a pickaxe, and a blue tarp in their trunk? Oh, and duct tape. Gotta have duct tape. Duct tape is also good in a pinch. So, duct tape. Now, the important thing, if you've ever seen any of those police programs or mystery programs, it is very important that you buy these things in advance. Don't wait till the last minute and go to Home Depot and stand there in front of all of those security cameras and purchase that stuff. Also, use cash. Buy them from separate places and use cash. Because if you use any type of electronic payment, they got you, right? So I'm just saying. No comment. No comment. Okay. uh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's called being sloppy, being careless, showing a complete disregard for fellow Scorpios. That's for sure. But ah, yes, the Scorpio. Always better to stay on our good side, right? Always better to stay on our good side. All right, let's move on. Now, I mentioned this big sloppy mess yesterday, was it? That is Alexandra Shulman. She was the editor of Vogue in the UK, and I believe she had that job for 25 years. Now, you look at Anna Wintour, who is sharp as a tack, and then look at that big sloppy mess. Just like so many frumpy people I can't stand, like for instance, Sarah Vine, or even the Princess of Wales, the current Princess of Wales, you could take the nicest clothes and just make them frumpy. And what is this about all these speckled dresses? It's like they cannot put enough colors and shapes onto one square foot of fabric. Why do that? Why? Anyway, you can't tell her. Now, okay, I'm going to give it to her. I love the boots, but they look cheap on her. They look very Payless, but I love the boots. Okay, but the rest of her, a big sloppy mess. Listen, Legs, do you ever get the feeling that she used to date Kermit the Frog? Does anybody have that feeling like she used to date Kermit the Frog? Because I feel like she once was dating Kermit the Frog. I don't know why I get that idea, but something keeps saying, did she date Kermit the Frog? Now, best bit of Meghan Markle's dull palace is the chicken coop. Alexandra Shulman says room where Duchess's birthday video was filmed exemplifies the chasm between money and taste. She had the caucasity to say that Meghan doesn't seem to have good taste. This is one of those middle-aged or soon to be elderly people. Do you guys know as soon as I said elderly, my AARP update just popped up on my screen? Why do they do this to me every time I'm on? They always pop up to remind me. Anyway, the hell with them. So she is working out her midlife crisis, which is, kind of behind her. And of course, she's been working out her body image problems, her relationship problems. Why is it all of the women of a certain age group, they all seem to have a certain look? None of them seem to care for the Duchess of Sussex, and all of them wants to bore us with how they feel about their appearance, how they feel about their love life, how they feel about their hormones, and so on and so on and so on. Now, I guarantee you, wherever Meghan has lived, be her rich or poor, I'm sure her bedroom didn't have that very, I don't know, kind of IKEA um, from the thrift store appearance. It's kind of like she got a bunch of secondhand IKEA stuff. Like it was in style when it was made, and then from the dumpster, she put it in her house. She has such poor taste and has the nerves to pick on our Duchess. Like, for instance, look at the entry. Is that the entrance to her house? Whatever that is. Oh, that is clever. Just take a bunch of books and pile them on a bunch of 2x4s. Now, that is the very definition of chic and elegant, right? That's her bedroom. That's some other disaster in her house. And she got the nerves to talk about our Duchess. She has the nerves to talk about our Duchess. And of course, remember what I said, they always do this. Meghan and Harry bad, Will and Kate good. Now look at how she wrote about the Duchess of Cambridge. Alexandra Shulman, I applaud Princess of Wales for choosing not to play the mannequin. Alexandra Shulman, following what the Princess of Wales appears in appears in is entertaining, but the decision to no longer release details of clothes she wears in public makes sense. I mean, it's just always elevating and uplifting Kate Middleton, and always a put down for Meghan. So I tell you what, Meghan has a real, let's say, yeah, let's just say Meghan has a real Vogue editor on her side, and not this person that used to date Kermit the Frog. If you know, you know. Okay, let's just say that. Let me see. She looks like she's trapped in. uh, I mean, come on. The best thing about the house is the chicken coop. The best thing about Megan's house is the chicken coop. That was just being negative for the sake of it. Oh, and by the way, she was the editor of British Vogue. And let's take a look at this. Shulman, on the other hand, has a more relatable appearance and the self-deprecating humor to go with it. She should. She really should. She has cheerfully recounted to the press the time a newspaper story describing the various Vogue editors around the world had her pegged as a chain smoking 50-year-old Toyota driving divorcee. I like it. But she's no less influential with her decision to step down after 25 years at the top of Britain's fashion Bible, making waves internationally. Making waves, I should think people were collectively letting out a sigh of relief. Making waves. Do you really think that the world anguished over the fact that this big sloppy mess stepped down as the editor of Vogue, a job which she doesn't even remotely appear to deserve? Huh? Now, we all know that Anna Wintour gets a clothing budget, and we know what Anna Wintour is actually doing with her clothing budget. But what was Alexandra Shulman doing with her budget? Huh? What was she doing with her budget? She looks more Lane Bryant, right? She looks more Lane Bryant and not haute couture. She is not very much couture. She's not couture, she's Lane Bryant. This is taking a middle-aged Lane Bryant customer and saying, hey, would you like to edit a fashion Bible? Yeah, you. No, 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 really, I'm talking to you. Would you like to be the editor of the fashion Bible for Britain? She did not deserve that job. No way. Leg says, I never thought Anna's house would look modern. I'm sorry, Anne's house. Oh, you're talking about. Thank you, Legs. Now, take a look here. Take a look here. Oh, boy. As Shulman took to the role as editor in chief of Vogue in 1982, some speculated that she was not experienced enough for the role. Furthermore, others commented that her personal appearance did not conform to previous Vogue editors. The New York Times noted the British press has made much of the fact that when it comes to personal wardrobe, Miss Shulman could learn a thing or two from what is that? Tiberius's trademark Chanel, and that she could also become better acquainted with a hairbrush. It's been noted that it is still remarked upon that she doesn't look like an editor of Vogue. Oh my God. That is such a burn. Listen, you all, this is a fashion editor for Vogue. That's what you should think of when you think fashion editor of Vogue. Not that big sloppy mess, Alexandra Shulman. She did not deserve that role. It was like a fish out of water. Just just not properly suited, which is why the magazine did not do very well under her leadership. Under her leadership, it just remained that a magazine. Now, whether we like Anna Wintour or not, Vogue is still incredibly profitable after all these years, especially given the decline of the print magazines. And yet, Vogue is still profitable, highly collectible. And then you got that big sloppy mess who calls herself uh, being snarky about Meghan's house. The best bits of Meghan's dull palace is the chicken coop. Really? And here it looks like her bedroom looks like a chicken coop, droppings and all. Ugh, ugh. I never did like her. And when she started going after Meghan, I was just like, you know what? Girl, your goose is cooked. Cooked. Anyway, let's move on. Royals with resumes. Well, you know who's not on that list. We all know who's not on that list and could never earn a position on that list. Yeah. This is in the current edition of Feminegra. And I'm going to put the link at the top of the chat for your consideration. If you decide to read the article, the link will be at the top of the chat. I'm going to put it up there right now. So make sure you make sure you subscribe to Feminegra. They write some very, very Sussex friendly articles, which is why I love them. But just give you a little brief idea. It says here Kate Middleton recently made headlines after Kensington Palace announced they would no longer release details about her outfits, hoping to shift attention from her charitable work after more than 2 decades in the royal spotlight. First as Prince William's long term girlfriend, and then as the Princess of Wales, Kate appears eager to be recognized for more than her fashion choices. The shift raises an interesting question. What exactly defines a royal woman's legacy? Oh, I like this article already. Some royal women entered their roles with distinguished careers, having already built impressive resumes in diplomacy, business, media, or humanitarian work. Others carved out their influence after marriage, using their positions to drive meaningful change. Their impact is measured not by elegant gowns or carefully curated photo ops, but by tangible contributions to shape policies, champion causes, and improve lives. We explore the royal women who brought substance to their titles, providing that public service and leadership don't begin at palace gates. Their stories show that being a royal isn't just about representing traditions, it's about using privilege to make a difference. So, again, that link is at the top of the chat. It is not a super long article, but longer than most of their articles that I've shared. And let's see, who are the women that are featured? Let me see. You have Yoshika Zu Tansno. Oh, I think she's is she from Japan? Oh yeah. Empress Masako of Japan transitioned from diplomat to empress. And of course, we all know Queen Letizia of Spain, right? Um, oh, and one of my favorites, Maxima of the Netherlands, right? And the Duchess of Sussex, and there's a few others. So yeah, make sure you check out that article. All right. Moving on. Okay, you guys. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. I don't even have to tell you what's going on here because you see it. I don't know how long it took them to put this together. Yes, I do think that is Raina of Jordan, right? I do believe that's Raina of Jordan. But yes, that happened today. Yes, Copy Kate is back again. She's at it again. And I told you all my feelings about that blue dress sitting at the piano, right? I can't say what I really am feeling about that because people are listening. Oh, I know, I know, I know. And then, of course, this carefully coordinated exposure for her, which really won't go much further than the shores of Great Britain. Although they're trying, they tried. And then, of course, SK said, when I send you this, I know my clothes budget been cut. Yeah, when I send you this, know my clothes budget's been cut. Oh my God. Look at those pants. Hoppo, 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 where you going in them britches? I ain't going nowhere. I know you ain't going nowhere. Look at them britches. Now, if those don't look like Hoppo's britches, I don't know what they look like. Hoppo, where you going in those britches? This girl then went and put Harpo's britches on. Lex says, did you see her walking like Gumby? Yes, she does that weird, I don't even know what to call that walk. But if it wasn't for the fact that she was holding that little girl's hands, you know, the back of her hands tend to lead for her. She walks with her thumb facing in toward her body and her pinky out away from her. Very odd, very almost Neanderthal like. But thank you so much for the super chat, Legs. And then also, SK said, there's no coincidence in this woman's world. This is just an illness. It is an illness. And we've seen it before. One day we're going to talk about how, after being responsible for the attacks that pushed Meghan to the brink, Kate Middleton proceeds to steal her entire persona. Yeah. If you ask me, this is a provocation. This is trying to be provocative. This is offensive. It is stalking. This is stalker like behavior. That's what it is. And of course, two different kinds of scarecrows. Give me the one on the right, I am 100% sure it will never lie or spread a lie like a bird made me cry. Okay, that's pretty clever. Kate Middleton relishes, that is, the pain she caused others. She relishes the pain that she's caused others. I mean, if you take a look there, it is kind of giving you the scarecrow look. Very sick. Very sick. Most self-respecting women would not carry on like this. I guess that long 172 days away from the limelight hasn't really taught her manners. She hasn't learned anything from whatever it is she's been through since the 28th of December 2023. uh, so I guess we're going to still refer to that as the Kate Witch Project. The Kate Witch Project. And that's only because we can't use the other word. So we'll just call it the Kate Witch Project because the other word would be in bad taste. And of course, William and Charles decided to do a photo with Kate that very same day. You know, if Kate is standing by herself, she almost looks normal. But if you put a real life-size king and Prince of Wales next to her, then she just kind of looks like a twig. Then she just kind of looks like a little twig, right? And here's a couple of other illustrations of Kate that you may not have seen before. Yes, I did see that. Piers Morgan getting booed at the airport. I did. Now, this is really going to shock you guys. Guess what? Guess what? I'm done. I am so done. So I am going to bid you all a good night and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And of course,
Is it being selfish? I ask this Prince Harry.
Yes. And Prince Harry isn't being selfish. And also, here's a old sour kiss for you. But yes, thank you all very much. Love you guys. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And let's, on the way out, let's take a look at Meghan one more time.
Something arrived that I have been waiting for. Oh my God. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena, we went to a community where all the homes were left in ashes. This mom had found a couple things, and as I was talking to her, I turned and looked and I saw this young woman and I said, "Oh my gosh, how old are you?" She's 15. She lives there. And her mom shared something with me and said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which was as we were meeting them, that all that she'd been looking for in her home was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she had just gone to that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there anymore. And so I said, well, I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm gonna figure out how to get you this shirt. So I thought of everybody that I knew and I made a voice note and I was like, please, can someone get this voice note to Billie Eilish? Here's what I'm asking. You guys, I don't even know what all of this stuff means, but it's signed for her. Is that a thing? A lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old. Huge thank you, Billie Eilish. This is going to mean so much to her. And honestly, to Adam Levine and Bahati, you guys helped get this over the line. To everyone who's showing up for people in big and small ways to get through what's happened in California, just thank you so much. I'm going to go and email her mom now. Just wanted to share that with you guys.